As I've been saying to the other teams who have been voted in through SMS, I think there's obviously a lot of improvements, so congratulations to both teams on that. Particularly with Hindu Ladies College, I saw you've done a lot of strategic changes, which I was very, very happy to see. You've taken some of the judges' advice, as well as DS College, if I remember correctly, to the correct debate that we had. I think you've done a lot of sourcing as well, more sourcing. I saw that, so that was a good point as well. Just a couple of points for either team who's moving on to improve on. I'll just back up the other judges' comments as well with regard to sourcing material. We saw, I think both teams had mentioned some material from a blog, which is, we don't need that because you can never say who it's from or who's doing this blog. Those types of material is not useful for debates like this. And that goes for Wikipedia as well. We do not want Wikipedia material used in these debates, right? So remember that for the future. Also, I was very surprised that both teams shied away from the political angle of this debate, because any form of protest, whether it's for human rights or other reasons, is a form of has a political motivation, right? So either side could have argued pro or con as with regards to the Olympics being used in a political way with these protests. And I was very surprised that both teams sort of shied away from that argument. The other, on the technicalities, I think you both repeated the statement far, far too often. The fact that boycotting the Olympics is not justifiable. If we counted how many times each team said that during the debate, I think it would be far, far too many times. We don't need to say that. We know what your statements are, right? So you don't have to repeat that every single time you come up on stage. And the other thing is listening and responding. I said this in a previous debate also. Sometimes people ask questions, but you might not be prepared, for the answer, so you ignore it. You can't ignore a question when your opponent asks it to you, right? If you don't know, you have to try to find a way to transition into your other statements. You can't just completely ignore it, right? And that means you're not listening to the opponent, or you're not respecting them enough to acknowledge that they've asked a question, right? So keep those things in mind. Other than that, it was a really good debate. Congratulations.
We're now ready to announce the debater who was able to add the highest amount of substance as well as fire to today's debate. Dr. Asanta Atanaika, over to you, ma'am.
Let me name the person. That is Vimukti Veeragama from DS0408201204.
We have a little surprise for you. It's not a surprise now. I'm sure you know what it is about. You can walk up to our panel of judges and receive the envelope. Ready to make a wild guess?
No, both sides were equally good, so I don't think I need to make a guess.
Okay, this will be the last and final chance. You will be on this stage if your school's name is not what is mentioned on the paper. If that is so, would you feel that you have let down your school plus your team?
Actually, no, because debating is all about winning and losing. It's whether you win or lose, at the end of the day, it matters is that whether you had fun and whether you learned something out of it. And I can say that I had fun and I learned a lot out of this. It was a lot of fun to research. I knew a lot. I got to know a lot about the Olympics, stuff that I've never known. So it was a lot of fun. So I would not be sad about it.
Any message, a final message to all the people out there who sent in their SMSs and got you all here today?
Yes, I thank them a lot. Without them, we wouldn't have been here. And I hope we have lived up to their expectations. So yeah, we thank them a lot. The debate goes in favor of DS College Colombo.
Congratulations to DS College Colombo. We have with us the captain of DS Ilham, during the next round 2, you'll be meeting one of the most competitive schools within the debater, Holy Family Convent Colombo. What is your message out to them?
First of all, I'd like to thank the people who have voted us. I hope I have justified their vote here, and thank the opposition here. They did a good job here debating with us. Plus, to the a Holy Family convent. This time we are with much practice, and we are looking forward to have a great debate and looking forward to progress.
Thank you, Wilhelm. Thanks for joining us. Tune in next week for another round of exciting debate. Good night.
The United Nations and the international community have clearly failed their duty in protecting human rights.
I would like to give a simple example. It is justifiable to boycott Olympics.
Excuse me, your questioning time is over. So let me continue on my...
The debate goes in favor of Western College.